Welcome to Lesson 24, Unit 3 of CKLA Skills. Now, so far we've been writing our personal narratives, and yesterday you guys wrote your draft of your personal narrative. So you should have a good, complete story of something that happened in your life. So you should have your complete narrative written. This is your edited draft. Or excuse me, you're going to be editing your draft today. So pause the video and look in your packet for worksheet 24.1. It's page 143. Okay, now on page 143, you have an editing check sheet. This is a checklist that you will go through. So you're going to take your paragraph that you wrote and you're going to look for these things in your paragraph. For example, number 1 says, do I have a title? So if you don't have a title in your personal narrative or on your personal narrative, then you'll need to title it. Now, as you're going through this, if you have lots of corrections and you need to rewrite your personal narrative, you may have to do that to complete your final published personal narrative or ready to publish personal narrative. Now, if you don't have a lot of corrections after you've gone through this checklist, then you could just make your corrections and edit yours on the same sheet of paper. So you may not have to actually rewrite it if you don't have a lot of corrections. If you need to take this to somebody at home to kind of help you go through the checklist, you may have to do that. Just make sure that you have all of these things that it's asking for, and this is what the editing process is. So when someone edits your writing, they look through and they make sure that all of these things are done correctly. That way it's ready to publish. So like I said again, if you need to rewrite it, if you have lots of corrections, maybe you skipped a couple of things, you may need to rewrite your personal narrative. But if you only have a few corrections, you may could just do it on the same sheet that you wrote it on. All right, and that is it for our personal narratives. So you will have your finished product in your folder, and that is it for unit or for lesson 24.